and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
How come Maia didn't say anything?
And
I'm Maia. I'm my dad's daughter, Brad. I go to Milwaukee School of Engineering for mechanical engineering. I'm a sophomore this year.
and let's talk about what this relates to Maia
Well,
being here.
First off, let's talk about what everybody's thinking out there right now. How did Brad end up with such a beautiful daughter? I mean, everybody's trying to think that.
Oh, Bob, why, Bob? I knew
All right,
that.
now that we got that out of the way, we don't know, but the answer to that. But what were you going to ask now, Brad? What are we going to talk about today?
Well, we're going to talk about exercise training, and this is pretty much for people more advanced level. You know, maybe you're the athlete or you like to go to the gym a lot and you're looking for some more difficult techniques possibly, and they're going to focus on core and balance because the two relate so much.
And what's nice about working with a partner, there's that motivating aspect. Isn't
Exactly.
It, Brad? You know, the days you're down, the partner gets you up. And the days you want to skip, the partner, says you're not going to skip, and then you do the same for them.
If you tell someone you're going to meet them, you know, at the YMC at 6 a.m. to get it done before work, and if you're going by yourself, the bed feels pretty good.
Right, it's pretty easy to get it
when
out
your
of it.
partner's waiting for you, you're there.
Yeah, you better get there. So, before we start, Brad, too, some of you are new to our videos, and if we'd like to beg you and plead you to go ahead and subscribe. The subscribe button's down there in the left-hand corner. And thanks, Maia. And we upload a video every day, every afternoon, every evening, and we give you videos on how to stay healthy, fit, and pain-free.
You better believe it.
All right.
Maia, let's get a little background about you as far as your training and why you train and what you're working for.
Well, currently I'm SOE with the track team there, and I'm indoor and outdoor participant. I do a lot of sprints, but this year I'm training for the heptathlon and pentathlon, where I have to do sprinting, a little distance, and a lot of field events where I have to have strength, balance.
Well, what are they? What are the field events?
Well, there's javelin, shot put, long jump, high jump. Then I also have to do the 200, I have to do hurdles.
What's your long distance race? Is that
The 800.
800,
yeah.
Okay. This is difficult. This is, the guy who won that this year in the Olympics is considered the greatest athlete in the world right now.
Right. It takes strength, endurance, technique. It's just a
You gotta
wide
be fast.
variety.
You gotta have everything. So.
So these exercises are some things that you could do while you're training. It's giving her some ideas, and we kind of went back and forth. But we better get to them,
Yeah.
otherwise people are getting bored.
All right, I'm gonna step off to the side.
Okay. This one is for the trunk and flexibility and a little bit of balance as well. Just stand back to back. Now you can start touching with your back. We've got a weighted ball right here, but you do not need a weighted ball. You can just use a basketball and rotate and pass. Then you come this way, rotate and pass. And with Maia and I,
Good for the core, isn't it, Brad?
if you're having back problems, you probably don't want to do this one because it may irritate it.
Well, you always want to have really good posture while you're doing this.
Exactly, good point.
You don't want to be bent. Yeah, you don't want to be doing that.
Exactly.
You want to be.
We have found that if we take a step apart about right here, we have to do a little more rotation, but it ends up being smoother. There you go. Now,
I can see where this would really help with discus and shot put and javelin probably
get that
too,
core,
right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm losing my balance. Maia, who's 19
Maia
years
seems
old.
like she has no problems with this, Brad.
Maybe the 35-year difference has got something to do with it, Bob. I'm not sure about that. Okay, now we found that if you progress to this ball, Bob, can you fix that for me, please? It just changes things. This ball is much lighter, but it's bigger.
Is this harder or easier?
It's just different.
Just different?
Yeah. Now, one can give me the blue ball.
Now you go the other way too, don't you?
The red ball, I don't care. There you go. This changes things quite a bit more.
How come you just keep going to the right? Don't you ever go to the left?
Because I'm getting confused, Bob. I'm all nervous here trying to impress my daughter with the YouTube so she can go home and be proud.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we're beyond that, Brad.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Maia. Good job. Now we got.
What's your heart rate at, Brad?
Yeah,
right now?
I'm starting to increase, and she's sitting there, no problem.
Yeah, she's acting like she hasn't even done anything yet.
Okay, this one is going to be more for core and upper body strength. With your partner, you're going to get in that good, strong push-up position. Okay, right hand to right hand. Left hand to left hand. And you clap. 1, 2, a little faster. The old man might get you here. Now, can we try both hands at once?
Oh, shit.
Okay, now the other legitimate thing you can do is grab a ball, and this is definitely more advanced. You do on the ball. Okay. Have you done this before, Maya?
Nope.
Okay, ready, go. A little bit harder.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That transformed
A little
the
more of a
shoulder
challenge
work.
on it.
A lot more core work. Whoa. Excellent
Yeah.
work, Maya. Thanks. Are we done? We got more to do yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to sing and dance for a while you get your breath? Catch your breath,
Bob. I have not yet begun to be challenged.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Strictly balanced, Bob. One-legged. You can start with 2 legs. This is the idea. We're limited on space. Normally it'd be twice this distance. Turn to your right.
So normally about,
Turn to your left.
what, 10 feet, 20 feet apart? How far apart?
It all depends on your skills and ability, Bob. For myself and Maya, why don't you go that way? We can do a little. Are you still in the lens? Okay. It's just harder on your balance, but this is pretty easy.
Oh, yeah, you got to swing it further, don't you?
Next thing, 1 foot. This, I don't have shoes on. If I had shoes, I would have a little easier time. You can see Maya's really struggling. You can do a bounce. Now let's turn this direction. You don't have to turn the same direction. I could turn this way and she could be that way. It just changes. Aha! Finally, we got her bouncing. Okay, this way. Bob, you want to get ready for the blue ball?
Yeah.
Same foot? Yep, you can change foot. When one leg gets tired, you go to the other foot. Okay, Bob, we're ready for the big ball. This is a little bit harder. And again, if we were 20 feet apart, much harder, really reaching for that ball. I'm going to change feet over here. How you doing? She's not even breathing.
I know, she doesn't even look like she's even working at all.
She really would need to be about 30 far, she's throwing shot, putting
Somehow
jab
I
in.
don't think that would even bother her either, Brad.
But it does challenge the balance.
And
Yeah.
your legs and your core really feel.
Right.
Okay.
It's harder than it looks, even though she's making it look easy.
Even she looks like there's not even.
College level athletes.
Could you sweat a little bit, maybe?
So, okay, next one. You can use a bigger ball. We're going to use this ball. Okay.
I imagine you got to be about the same height to do this one.
Same height, same weight is much easier.
Yeah.
I weigh about 190. Maya weighs 100 what? Oh, you're up to 120. Weightlifting's paying off. Okay, you always was 110 in high school, weren't you? Yeah.
Well, let's talk about her weight. Why don't we?
Well, she's a skinny mini.
I
It's
know
okay.
she is, yeah.
Okay, now, because I weigh so much, I have to compensate a little bit. Are you ready? Yep. We're going to do squats. And you really go up. This is, if you have a mirror on the wall to the right or the left, helps a lot because you know what's going on. Now you just have to go by feel. And
I can see that would be hard because you're adjusting to,
Yeah.
the ball's not real steady.
hold my
is it?
hands. If you hold hands, where are you over? There you go. That makes a big difference right there. But boy, my quadriceps are your quadriceps feeling this, Maya?
Yes, they are.
Good.
All
I'm feeling
right,
better
Maya,
now.
we're stressing Maya a little bit.
Wow. All right. Now we've got the ultimate. Now Maya and I did this about, I don't know, back when you were in high school. Wanted to do it on a video with, Bob and Brad for a long time.
Sure.
Couldn't get the opportunity, but she's on summer or Christmas break and naturally Dad's
Right.
working all the time. But we have time to do
don't
our
bonk your
exercises
heads.
together. Head to head. It's best on a carpeted floor. Get your yoga mat or something. And this is a really good core strengthening exercise, working that core. Okay? So we'll go through the hand and arm motion to begin with. You start here, up, touch the toes, and back. So that's all we're doing. Okay? It's all rectus abdominis, working that core. But now we need to make it a little more challenging. Take the ball, put it between your feet. Can you see that, Lonnie? I'm going to pick the ball up here. We're going to start here. We'll go slow. I pass the ball to my hands, pass it to Maya. She goes to her feet. And when she does that, I go back up, and I go back to here, and up, and back, and up, and back. We can go a little bit faster. And if you got shoes on, it's a lot easier to grip that ball. With your socks like mine, you got to work a little bit harder.
You've used the lack of shoes like for 10 excuses now, Brad, by the way.
Well, Bob, I got to have something to hang on to. You know what it's like to be young. You got college kids that are athletic and full of everything. Don't you use some excuses with him?
You can also make it harder.
Okay, how we make it harder, Maia?
You have to lift up your leg.
I was pretty good that way. What?
Don't touch your feet. So
Oh, good point. Keep your feet from ever touching the floor and keep your low back flat to the floor so you save your back. Okay, so we'll go here, here, right to there.
Never touch.
Yeah.
I think Brad's already been stressed enough.
Thanks, Maia.
I don't want to be
I
showing how to
appreciate
do
the
CPR
extra
on.
work. Yeah.
All right, you guys going to show us your balance now?
Oh.
We're gonna have the balance competition?
Oh, yeah. I make Bill to get her on this one.
All right, here we
Okay.
go.
On the
Father
ball.
versus daughter.
Are you ready?
She's already balancing.
No, I think I can get her. I practice more on this one. We got to get the hands up in the air.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, he did. Oh, that was a tie, I think.
I was pushing her. I was cheating.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, nice work.
Nice job, Maia. Nice job, Brad.
Oh, thank you,
So,
Bob.
Thanks for watching.